and just I just want to show how the insertion is happen, and I'm going to hard code the values here. What we have in our data table: student ID field. Actually, student ID field is auto increment field, so I do not need to provide values for that. And DIT, name, age and address. DIT, name, age and address. I'm just going to hard code the values because I only want to demonstrate how it happens. DIT, name and age and the address, right. And to use here, since we are not using, we are here, we want to, since we want to perform insertion, we have to use execute non-query function. You can see it needs the command object as the input parameter. Right. I'm going to set that method executing by triggering the insert button. db connect new db connect and the insert student method. Oops, some mistakes are there. No, I have missed a bracket. Now it's okay. Initially, shall we check what are the values? So it only contains 5 students in the data table, right. We are going to insert the 6th student, and now let's check what happened. Here you can see the new record is inserted. So so Microsoft application blocks, it's not difficult actually. I'll compare that to classic ADO.NET code. This is the classic ADO.NET code. You can compare it with the application block code. This is the ADO.NET. You can see how lengthy the code is, and this application block code, you can see the custom code is reduced, and these application blocks are implemented using the best practices. So it had advantage over the classic ADO.NET database connection method. We are going to discuss about the database connection method called Hibernate in Java. So what is Hibernate? Hibernate is an object relational mapping (ORM) library for the Java language, providing a framework for mapping an object-oriented domain model to a traditional relational database. Hibernate solves object relational impedance mismatch problems by replacing direct persistence related database accesses with high-level object handling functions. Hibernate's most primary feature is mapping from Java classes to database tables, and from Java data types to SQL data types. Hibernate also provides data query and retrieval facilities. Hibernate generates the SQL calls and relieves the developers from manual result set handling and object conversion, keeping the application portable to all supported SQL databases, with database portability delivered at very little performance overhead. So let's look at how it's performed in NetBeans. Okay, we are going to connect our Java program to Derby database using Hibernate technology. So we have to create a new Java project, Java application first. So we name it as Hibernate project. Right. Now we have to import some libraries in order to work with Hibernate. We have to add the library called Hibernate. You can see some jar files in the added library relevant to the Hibernate. Lot of reference files are there. Now again, by right clicking our Hibernate project, we have to go new and then other, and we have to select Hibernate from categories, and you can see there are four file types: Hibernate configuration file, Hibernate mapping file, Hibernate mapping files and pages from database, and Hibernate util.java. First we have to add Hibernate configuration file. First we have to add Hibernate configuration file. Then next, keep the file name as it is. And then next, and we have already created a database using Derby.